Hey, the other day I posted something about unlearning everything that we've been taught up to this point, and somebody said, well, how do you go about that? How do you even begin to? Like, where do we start? And like, I honestly don't know where to start. I started unlearning things a long time ago, especially 2020. You lock down a whole bunch of self-employed small businesses and give them nothing to do. We tend to turn to the internet because that's what's available. The whole world is there. And you know what? There was a lot of rabbit holes and a lot of knowledge and information that was just like, I don't even know how it came to light for me, but it was presented, and my intuition and discernment told me what felt like truth and what didn't. And so something as simple as, basically, you know how they always told us to stay out of the sun, sunblock, the sun is bad for you, protect yourself, wear a hat, sunscreen, all of this stuff. That is such bad advice. There are times of the day where the sun is dangerous, but I'm telling you right now that the sun is so healing. And sometimes we're told things in order to keep us ill, make us ill, prevent us from being well. The sun raises your vibration, as I said in my previous video. The sun heals wounds. The sun is just you know helps you manufacture vitamin D and is so good for your immune system. Yet they tell you to stay away from it. They tell you protect your babies from the sun, keep them out of the sun, and all of this ridiculousness. And we all just listened, and we all thought, geez, we better just protect ourselves and lather on the chemicals, because that's what sunscreen is chemicals. And sorry, notifications here. And so things, basically, let's start over. Anything that was pushed upon us in the programming that is television. So, ask your doctor if this and that, things that we were told, that was that basically that the doctor is God. The doctor's the only one that can make you well. The doctor's the only one who can heal you. Turns out there's a lot of other ways. I'm not discounting doctors. Don't come at me with daggers of backing up the doctors. I'm not saying that they don't have a purpose. I'm just saying we have been programmed. They have taught us, trained us to believe the doctors are the only way to be healthy. There's so much. There's nature is there for us to be healthy. There's energy medicine, there's plant medicine, there's all of these things. So that's something to unlearn. Everything that was told to us, if we're taught to believe something, if the TV was smearing something, then that's what we do, the opposite. Okay? We're at that point where we have to unlearn everything that was barfed out at us all of these years. Everything. There's a lot of stuff that is put out by the government that they say this is the way you got to live your life, this is what you got to do, or so-called experts. Trust the experts. Only the experts that are being paid to say these things. If it's I'm going to go off on a rant, and I don't want to do that. My point is unlearning things. I don't know where you can start, because I don't know where you're at, and I don't know what you already know, and I don't know, what to tell you. All I can say is unlearning comes with reflecting back and acknowledging that, first of all, acknowledging that you could have been misled. There's a huge, that's a big deal. Not everybody wants to say, yeah, wow, I was tricked, I was duped, I was wrong, or I didn't listen to my higher self when someone was lying to me. Nobody wants to say that. However, in this time, we have to acknowledge that it's okay. We're starting from this moment forward. What's done is done. Unlearning means getting to know your authentic self, getting to know your intuition and how it speaks to you, because we've been blindly following for all of these years, all of our entire childhood, and to this point, we've just blindly followed. And we can tap back into our inner knowing and stop just trusting what's being told to us and start trusting what your feelings are. Start trusting what your inside radar tells you about things. There's a lot about the planet. There's a lot about pharma. It's a bad word. There's a lot to unlearn, and it's going to be harsh truth for a lot of people who are just kind of starting to learn to unlearn. That's all for now.